Alright, just a quick update. A few days have went by, but I just got my Rhino Rack Sunseeker 2-meter awning, and I guess I also got my box finished, installed on my roof. So, lid goes up and down on hinges and struts. So yeah, I still need to get some weather stripping between the aluminum and the vinyl. But yeah, just bolted this up. Super excited. I mean, it looks cool. Well, good morning. It is a mild, well, I say mild, 0-degree day. It's a Saturday. And yeah, I worked a little bit last night making this filler panel. This is the filler panel, a little bit hard to see. That's gonna sit up here to bridge this gap. Made a few little triangle filler pieces that are all gonna be caulked into this panel. Once this panel slides down, just putting a few extra braces. So yeah, I thought I'd just give you an update. But yeah, we got a snowfall warning. I don't know, 20 centimeters of snow. And then it's supposed to drop down to -20. So, you know, it's a nice, looks like +1 in here. I have a little heater in here as well that I might turn on and just heat up the inside of the van. Because after I get this rooftop system with the solar panel done, I'm gonna probably start insulating the inside with a bit of heat, and I'll be able to trap that heat in there, which will be amazing. Then I'll have a heated, you know, insulated interior to work on when it is -20. Alright, yeah. So that took like a few hours of finessing. I just have it sitting up there. I don't have it attached yet. But I adjusted the angles a bit. Got these triangles fitting pretty dang good. Say a caulking bead away. So now I just got to sort out the mounting brackets for the solar panel. Which, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Forget where I put the brackets, but working in this kind of space, it's doable, but it gets messy. So, second I'm done this, I'm going to do a full cleanup in here, organization. And then actually I might get back on my water tank. Since, yeah, that'd be the last thing on the exterior of the vehicle. So the exterior of the vehicle is done. And if I don't get to the installation today, I should. I got all day Saturday. So yeah, I'll mock up this solar panel and the brackets. And then, yeah, we'll be able to fasten and caulk down that roof panel. And yeah, and I mean, afterthought, it's not symmetrical, right? I have it tight to the awning, and I moved the awning over so it wasn't too far set back. And then I have a bit of an overlap. If you can see, I just put in one screw there, one screw in the top aluminum tracks. These are stainless steel screws. And I'll give you a little peek in between here. If you can kind of see, I got polyurethane Sika caulking and all squished in here. And I'm gonna now put a bead of clear quad LePage along this front edge and keep it all behind. So then when this all gets squished down by a few more screws, it'll be caulked down on this front edge. I'm not gonna put any screws in the front edge. But yeah, I think I'll get a main screw back here. Might have to put some weights on it. Maybe a clamp or two and let it sit for 24 hours. But I got the brackets on, it's the solar panel. Alright, I got the solar panel mounted, so I'm pumped. But yeah, just check the time, it's just after 4. So yeah, I mean, I've been doing this for 6 hours just to get this solar panel mounted. But yeah, I'm super excited. It turned out like perfect. All the brackets and everything like that, the spacing worked out perfect. But yeah, and then, you know, it's like you can really understand when people say like, oh, you got 2 months to build out a little camper van. You know, like that's not much time. People sometimes take 6 months to a year. I have 52 days roughly from now until I'm planning to leave. So planning. But at least I'm getting the outside part done. But yeah, like a nice little gap. Aerodynamics wise, you know, this is deflecting the air just over top of my rooftop box. Aerodynamic again here. Obviously this is gonna be my biggest drag, is this. That's probably like I think this frame is like 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So I could try to fill this. I mean, I don't think it's the end of the world. You know, I might even put some sort of like little light bar there. So yeah, other than that, just gonna clean up this a bit more, and then I'm gonna get onto this hot water, ABS hot water tank. That's now gonna tuck right in underneath this lip and run all the way back to that hole I cut, and then run into the back and out the rear hatch where I can be able to access the water. I got everything caulked on this. A couple little drain holes. But yeah, if I can get the pipe essentially caulked around this hole and sealed, then that means by tonight I'll have everything on the exterior of the van done, which I think is a nice little milestone. And then I have time tomorrow morning to start insulating, and then I'm going to drive out to my dad's tomorrow with this after our little snowstorm. Yeah, let's take a little look at where my camper's parked, and oh yeah, it's snowing pretty good. But yeah, I'll talk to you later. Alright, so yeah, quick update. I got my water tank ABS pipe clamped on metal brackets that are bolted on the inside, and I threw an extra L bracket on the back here with some lag bolts. So that's 1 bracket, 2 bracket, 3, 4, and these stainless steel muffler clamp bands. It's solid. And so yeah, I did the calculation. We're about 73 inches, 4-inch pipe, gives us about 15 liters of water in here. So it's not a whole lot. I mean, if you're talking about just washing stuff and taking the odd shower, I'm gonna have to get a little 12-volt pump just so I can easily fill it up with, say, any like stream water, since this isn't gonna be drinking water. So like, say you have a stream or any kind of fresh water, I could just pump it up, or pump it with an electric pump up into this fill valve up here. It fits beautifully on the roof, right underneath the front kind of wind deflector. And when the hatch is up, the spoiler comes right up against it, or almost against it. But anyways, we'll go from there. Last thing of the night, my little MaxxAir pop-up fan. Got the hole traced out here, so I think I'm gonna punch a hole in there, and then yeah, get the jigsaw out. But yeah, I'm super excited about this little fan. So yeah, let's cut one more giant hole into my roof, caulk it in, screw it down. That's a big hole in the roof. Yeah, turned out good. Can't complain. Just gonna straighten out some of these little edges here, get rid of a few little burrs. Try not to cut my hand open. It seems like always when I'm working with metal sharp edges, cut my hand open, but good so far. And yeah, so there's the water pipe coming in. There's lots of options from here to add more storage capacity. Run the pipe out, up, down. I could even make a 2-part system, like try to grab the shower water, which will be hot up here, and run it straight out to tailgate, and then have this go down to a lower tank that would be colder water. And then, yeah, I don't know. Tons of options, like I said. But yeah, what a day. I've been in my garage, I don't know, coming up to 12 hours. So yeah, good 12-hour day. But yeah, I'll get this seated on here nicely with a lot of that good Sika caulking that's meant for RV roofs. And then I'll be able to do a nice thick bead underneath here as well and let that dry. Because the sleeve will go on after. So there should be a little bit of wiggle room. And then this sleeve will be cut to fit. Oh man, I'm getting tired. So sorry. I sound like I'm drunk or something. Alright. Well, I'll show you the end product here shortly. And then, yeah, get right to bed. Wow, that wind out there. We got like a snowstorm, blizzard. I think they were saying gusts up to 80k. But yeah, I'm up in the rafters of my garage, kneeling on the roof. Kind of hard to see. I'll use my drill as a light, but I am super happy. This is all caulked decently. I'll clean up some of these strings, and I'll maybe double check all the screws. Make sure there's I think I got enough squished around the screw heads. Again, this is too many things. Sikaflex 221. There was, I think 223 was the other one I had that I think might be a little bit better, but it's all really good stuff. But yeah, oh my goodness. Just gonna screw down this dome here. I go inside and just put a little more caulking, tool all that, and call it a night. So I am pooped. And then yeah, I'm sure I'll have to be up in the morning shoveling it out. Snow, I don't know how much more snow is gonna fall, but there's not a whole lot out yet, but holy shit, I'm tired. Okay. Finish up, clean up, put some tools away, call it a night. Should be good. Alright, until tomorrow. Alright, good morning. So yeah, it was a late night last night, but yeah, I got a lot done. I forgot one thing that I did this morning was to caulk the water tank inlet hole. But yeah, I did that this morning. I had the heat running all last night, so yeah, it stayed. I don't know, I should put a thermostat in here, or a thermometer, to figure out how warm it is. It's nice and warm, maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees. So yeah, I think lots of this caulking here is still tacky, but skinned over nicely. So yeah, you know, it should cure in the sub-zero temperatures. Yeah, clean up the inside anyways. I got some spray foam. I got some R5 1 inch and a 1/16, I guess, of this foam board, a 4x8 sheet. I just measured the first section here. This is 12 inches. And so yeah, I'm going to cut this in there up to the fan. So yeah, we have some of the acoustical mat. I'm going to try some of this spray adhesive, and then obviously just compression fitting it into this spot. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty dang insulated on this roof with R5. Plus this, I don't know, what does this stuff add? Like, it's talking about when you're adding it to stuff. With R13 bat, you're going up to R19? It's not that much. Radiant floor heating R21. Temperature range -30. So this is 5/16. So again, nice and thin. I mean, R6 summer, R2 winter. Let's go with R2, R1. Cathedral ceiling, R1. So anyways, we're going to get up to about an R6, maybe an R7 with that little bit of spray foam in those gaps too. And the thermal gaps. So yeah, like R7, that's, I think, more than adequate. And of course, that's just going to be mainly talking about the ceiling, roof. Around the windows and walls, I'm going to try to get a full inch, and this stuff, reflectix, tinfoil tape. So I'm going to have a full vapor barrier too with the tinfoil tape and the reflectix. Alright, I'm actually going to try to do some actual recording of work. I know I definitely haven't been doing that so far. But yeah, you know, as much as setting up a tripod is, and, you know, recording what you're doing. So yeah, cut a piece to fit. So yeah, I'm just going to spray foam a few of these gaps. So this piece of styrofoam fits in here pretty good. It does sit on top of this lip, so there is a small gap. So I think that's good. Like the styrofoam won't be touching the ceiling, so there'll be a nice thermal gap, I guess. Thermal, if you're not thermally bridging, I guess thermodynamics, hey? I know a little bit working in construction, carpentry, but yeah, a thermal break is good. That's why, you know, there should be a thermal break between these, say, structures and the rooftop panel. So I'm also just going to insulate in between. And I'm surprised this gun is working upside down. Yeah, I don't think I should do maybe a little bit here. I'm not gonna go too crazy like I usually do with spray foam. Get a little hole. Let's just pump some in there. I mean, I should be able to pump more in from this side. I mean, and from what I understand, this isn't gonna do too much. Oh, I mean, that's doing something. Well, there's the first bit of spray foam. That's not bad. Wipe that there. Guess I shouldn't be doing this side until I test fit a piece. Alright, one more here. I'll kind of do that maybe on some places of these. I mean, it's hard to tell. Like, should I try to spray foam that entire cavity? Getting a little bit better, I think. Yeah, it's essentially just 2 layers of bubble wrap with tin foil on either side. But yeah, it feels cozy. And even like when you hold your hand against this R5 insulation, like it just feels like there's almost like there's heat being emitted from it. Okay, here we go. I got some spray adhesive on the reflectix, spray adhesive here, spray from the gap, spray from that gap, a little bit along the perimeter. So yeah, just gonna stick it up, tape it all, make sure it's all stuck nice, and I'll show you after. Alright, so I'm super excited. I think this is brilliant. It's solid with the glue and this compression fitting. Once the spray foam sets, it's going to be even better. This tape sticks awesome. It's supposed to be good in all weather conditions, this tinfoil tape. But yeah, this might be it for today. I might do one more strip here, tie in one more piece of reflectix, and I have some errands to do, and then I'm running out to my dad's, hopefully, if the roads aren't too bad after our winter storm. And then yeah, then we'll get back into the work week, and at least I'll be able to turn the heater on and just keep picking away at the insulation in here. You know, grabbing a little more insulation as I need during the week, and so hopefully by next weekend I have this interior fully insulated. And things like this back hatch insulated. I can put the hatch panel back on once it's insulated. I have some window tint to go on too. I can do that now with the panels off. And then pop off the sliding door panels, do the same, insulate the door, vapor barrier it, seal it, reflectix it. And yeah, so hopefully by next weekend it's fully insulated. The outside's done. The rooftop box done. It's just about done. Like, I gotta put some latches on the lids and some weather stripping. So the only thing I gotta do. So I might just leave that for a little bit. I mean, I should do it if I'm driving it in wintry conditions. I don't want snow and moisture to start accumulating up there. So yeah, maybe I can fit in weather stripping today. Yes. But anyways, we will talk to you later this week, and if not, we'll be back next weekend with hopefully a fully insulated van. See ya.